Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nasdaq price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And of course, this day is a very sensitive day. We have the interest rate today at 8. Of course, we gonna see a little bit of volatility here, and sorry, at 8 European time. I think it is at 2, yeah, for the US time. So basically, what we were looking today in the live stream, we saw, of course, at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, potentially, of course, as a leading ending diagonal. We did not check the low yet, so yeah, basically, it still can be possible if this, of course, gonna be a wave 2 hitting the 886. This is still possible. The 886 is a target for a wave 2 in a diagonal. But yeah, be careful because we have a very volatile day, especially with the news of the rate decision. And we might see, of course, a huge volatility. Now, as I mentioned, and I repeat, since the start of the week, I'm mentioning I'm not interested, right? Even if we move higher, I'm not interested. I'm gonna wait. I'm patient. I'm gonna see what is gonna be next. And of course, higher probability is to move toward the downside because of course we might seek after a wave 2. Why? Because there is a possibility that we finished a wave 5 over there. With this wave 5 you might have finished a wave 1 as well, and you might of course move toward the downside already. Now I see of course 3 ways after it. So in case that we topped here, I see 3 waves, which is not bearish, right? You would like to see 5 waves, impulse, or diagonal, right? So we also have to be careful with it. It can be, of course, a zigzag, wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing wave A, B, and a C, right? To finish wave 2, and then, of course, start to move toward the upside. As I mentioned, this week is going to be very intense. It's going to be very sensitive. It's going to create a lot of FOMO, a lot of fears, and a lot of doubt, right? So I'm prepared for all the comments as well, the negative comments. So I mean that we are in a recover and we're still looking for higher, but I mean it's normal. This is markets, this is psychology, and we might of course move toward the downside. I'm looking for the blue box and a rebound from there. Fundamentally, we hear good news, not really bad. So I hope nothing, any mistake can be made, or yeah, you know what I mean. Like now there is negotiation about the trade war between China and US. So I hope that the things don't mess up, and yeah, that it works well. And I believe at this area we might hear about a deal, yeah, about a deal between China and US, and we might start to move toward the upside. This is my fundamental figure for here. This is for Nasdaq. Actually, Nasdaq is moving down. I'm expecting even to continue, honestly. This is my highest possibility to break even this level. Once breaking this level, definitely we are in a formation potentially of a leading diagonal toward the downside. We're gonna see step by step, but highest possibility is for lower prices. Now for SPX as well, it is the same. The only problem with the SPX is that this wave 5 is look an impulse, while all the other waves looks a zigzag. However, if this is the case scenario here, that we're still looking for a wave B and we're still looking for one more high for SPX, well, we don't know. Potentially it still can be, but it would be nicer if I see a zigzag, of course. But the time here is incredibly starting to become very long, right? So we would like to see this move towards the upside. Maybe on the news today, nobody knows again. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Maybe this move towards the upside as well is gonna be the same for Nasdaq if we see a move up here. Yeah, so also potential for wave 3. Nobody knows. I'm trying to find an alignment between both, right? So now Nasdaq is very red, SPX still sideways and a little bit green, right? So they are not 100% aligning. However, In case that we move down to this box, well, we still can, at the end, this is an impulse. And internally, you can potentially here see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 15-minute chart. You can still see, of course, an impulse 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. However, yeah, I still see it as one impulse wave 3, right? So this is a problem. I'm still looking for one more high, honestly, for SPX. But yeah, we're gonna see how the things are going to work. Next, of course, I'm out. I'm still, of course, waiting for the rate decision and, of course, for the volatility to calm down. And then I make my decision to enter the market. Again, no financial advice. Trade safe, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.